What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to show you how to reply to any email thread directly from your Slack app. And I'm going to be showing 3 separate automations that help you accomplish this. And by the way, you can copy all of these automations completely for free, and they all have instructions on how to set them all up. And so when we go into my Smart Lead Master inbox, this is an email thread that we're going to be responding to. So by the end of this video, I'm going to be responding to this email thread directly from Slack. And so the very first email was sent from my Smart Lead account to my Gmail. And from my Gmail, I then responded to this. And that response came in Smart Lead, as you can see right here, simulating what your normal prospects would do. Now, the first thing you want to do with this automation is send it from wherever it is, right? In my case, it's coming from Smart Lead. And so I'm grabbing that email, the content of that email, and sending it into my Slack app. So we'll delete this just to keep it simple. But in just another second here, once I delete this, there's going to be another one that pops up. There you go. So this is the newest response. And what this automation is doing, by the way, it's analyzing all of the content of those emails right here. As you can see, it's all HTML. These were all of the emails that were sent. And then we're parsing through all of that, normalizing the content in plain text. And we're using ChatGPT and AI to minimize all of the errors that occur. And then we're posting it into the Slack channel using all of this code that is sourced from the BlockKit builder. Now, let's get on to the second step. So what just happened, by the way, we also replied to the email thread with everything. So this right here is just the latest response. Everything in the comments is the full conversation history. So if you've had a long conversation, you can do that. Now, I'm going to send a response. And it's going to be really bad. Of course it is, right? Because who sends this? And by the way, why is this even a factor? The reason why, maybe I should show you first before I explain. What's happening here is we're going to send that email, and the second step is going to delete the first email thread, because if you're doing a bunch of these emails, it can get very cluttered, and so you want to delete it. That being said, we still have the reply that shows the thread. So it's not fully gone, but it clears the clutter. However, the message is really bad. We can't send this message. And so what we need to do is we need to have an approval system. This approval system is there because there's going to be multiple people in the channels. And the reason why someone uses this automation, by the way, is because they're collaborating with other people. So perhaps you have a VA, you have clients, you have other people that you want to get input from in order to send these emails. And so this just simplifies that process. And so some random person just sent a really bad email. But now it comes back to me and I get to edit this to be a really good message. It's going to be really good. There you go. Now, I've modified this message to make it really good, and then I send it to the third step. The third step is what's going to be sending it into Smart Lead. And so we're going to use the existing data. And before we actually, let's do that first, and then I'll explain how everything worked. And so now it's just sent to Smart Lead and email added to queue. It will be sent shortly. And if I refresh the page, right, I'm going to refresh the page. We're going to notice that the email is in queue. It's going to be really good. The email is in queue. Success. Cool. And so the moment this is sent, we're going to be receiving an email reply in Gmail. And so as that's happening, I'm just going to quickly explain. There you go. So it's just being sent. I don't know how quickly it goes. Oh, there you go. It's I'm impressed. I didn't realize it just happened like instantly. Let me see here. What's that? You know what? This video is actually getting long, so I'm gonna end it here. But what I want to let you know is that as the moment I release these automations on the website, I'm going to be doing like a 10-minute long tutorial on each of the modules. As you can see, there was one right here just going over the campaign monitoring, and it was 10 minutes. It just showed all of the details. For this LinkedIn post, I'll keep it simple. But if you have any questions in the meantime, let me know. I'm happy to help. Cheers!